Referees called off the Northeast and Southwest High game in Macon when a large fight broke out in the third quarter. There had reportedly been multiple game stoppages due to fighting before that point. GHSA officials plan to conduct investigations and review camera footage. With the Georgia News Network, I'm Thomas Cage.
This is GNN, the Georgia News Network.
Finally!
Honey, they had 34 shades of white paint. Come on, it was a tough decision.
So what did you get?
Ultra Premium Puffy Cloud White.
And that'll match?
I have no idea. There's another can in the car. I just want to sit for a sec.
Are you okay?
2 out of 3 people with diabetes die of a heart attack or stroke, but you can lower the risk. Ask your healthcare provider how. For more info, go to diabetesactnow.org. Brought to you by the American Diabetes Association and the Ad Council.
Hands can do incredible things. This is the sound of 2 hands helping to save a life. It's called hands-only CPR, and it's recommended by the American Heart Association. If an adult suddenly collapses, call 911, then push hard and fast in the center of their chest until help arrives. Hands can do incredible things, but nothing compares to using them to help save a life. For more information on this latest method of CPR, visit handsonlycpr.org today. A message from the American Heart Association and the Ad Council.
AA Country.
Partly cloudy for tonight, low temperature around 60 degrees. Partly to mostly sunny tomorrow, 75 to 80. Mainly clear tomorrow night, a few scattered clouds, 55. Sunshine, 80 on Wednesday. Partly sunny, 75 to 80 on Thursday. And Friday, mostly sunny, 75 to 80. I'm Georgia meteorologist Bill Jackwoman in the GNN Weather Center.
Big AA.
The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Base hit to right field, and the Lady Dogs take the lead. Drag button down the line. She's going to beat Saint. Fly ball deep to left field. Back it goes toward the wall. It is a home run. Hit deep to left field. Back it goes to the wall. It is gone.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, WGAA, the Big AA. This is Cedartown High School Lady Dawgs softball on the Big AA. WGAA 1340 AM and now at 106.1 FM. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app. Let's head down to the field for today's action.
Welcome in, Cedartown High School Lady Dogs softball fans. Region play in action here at CHS. Lady Dogs playing host to the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes. We are underway as that one is lifted to the right side and out of play and foul. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter. My friend, Mother Nature has finally been nice to us.
Nice in a very nice way. I'm telling you, one of the most beautiful days we've had this season. Temperature right now at game time is a cool 79 degrees out there, and it's only going to get cooler as we go. Nothing into the count to the leadoff batter for Cartersville, and Bank takes one in the dirt for ball 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Lady Bulldogs finally getting a region game in, Sam, and it's been a while. It's been almost 2 weeks. You have to go back to the Thursday before last when we lost in extra innings to Allatoona. Ground ball to third base. She'll pick and throw over to first in time for out number 1. That's Waits, who's playing over at third, and Bella Howe is manning the bag over at first. So a little bit of a different look defensively speaking, and that's the first out here in the first.
Cedartown 3-3 on the season. This Cartersville Purple Hurricanes team 9-1 on the season. So a red-hot team coming in from Bartow County.
There's a called strike 1 on the inside corner. Lady Bulldogs played in a round-robin tournament over the weekend versus Haralson County and Bowden, and in both games we lost in extra innings. Here's the 0-1. Foul back to the screen. It's 0-2.
Shaylee Pittman getting the start for the Lady Dogs in the center circle. Defensively for Cedartown, the outfield is exactly like you expect. Left to right, it's Ramey, Westmoreland, and then Washington. And then from third to first, as you said, a little bit of a change. We've got Waits at third, Boozer at short, Elliott at second, and then Howell over at first as that pitch misses outside, and the count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
These Lady Bulldogs, since playing Allatoona, have lost 3 straight, but they've been 3 very close games. Called strike 3 outside corner, 2 gone. Good pitch there. And that'll send us to out number 2. And that was Woodard who struck out. Now Zoe Shiflett, who is the pitcher.
Good start to this game here for Shaylee Pittman so far, Andrew.
And Zoe Shiflett must be 6'5". I mean, she is one of the tallest players I've seen. She takes a big cut and misses. 0-1 the count.
Cedartown wearing their all-red uniforms with Bulldogs in script and black across the front. Black numbers on the front and the back, all trimmed in white. Cartersville, solid purple uniforms, gold pinstripes, gold socks.
Off-speed pitch misses away, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Canes in script across the front in gold, and then, of course, gold matching numbers.
The 1-1 pitch. Foul back to the screen. Nothing in, 1 ball and 2 strikes now the count. The game changer still has it listed as Carrollton.
They do. It took me a second to figure that one out, but I've got it now.
We were originally scheduled to play Carrollton today. That's fouled off the screen the opposite way. Still 1 and 2. But this was one of the many games that had to be rescheduled due to the weather. This was the game we were supposed to play last Thursday, and unfortunately, the field was mushy, to say the least. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got her with off-speed outside pitch, and that'll be out number 3. And Shaylee Pittman showing some good pitching there. She strikes out 2 in the inning. And we head now to the bottom half of the first. Cartersville Lady Canes 0 and Cedartown Lady Bulldogs coming up. Let's take this 60-second timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Kinsley Boozer, Emlyn Waite, Shaylee Pittman due up here for the Cedartown Lady Dogs. Bottom of the first inning, scoreless here from CHS.
There's a tapper toward third. That's going to roll foul. 0-1 the count. And a little bit of a different look from the last time that we broadcasted the game. Kinsley Boozer leading it off. Emlyn Waits batting second. Shaylee Pittman, who is the pitcher, is batting third.
Then you'll have Washington, Bennett, and Howell, 4, 5, and 6. Elliott, Ramey, Westmoreland, 7, 8, and 9.
It's a called strike, nothing in 2.
It's a good pitch there from Shiflett. Able to paint the inside part of the plate. Kinsley now in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes.
0-2. A little pop. That's going to stay.
I don't know how that one missed us.
I don't know. It hit something. I felt it hit something. Was it the steps?
It was close.
Yeah, it hit the steps. The wooden steps coming up our way. The cheers you hear from the Cedartown dugout, quite lively. 0-2 on the way to Boozer. A little tapper foul. The catcher, Porter, not able to hold on to it, so it's going to be a foul ball. She'll stay alive. 0-2 now to the Lady Dogs shortstop, leading off in the inning. Shiflett deals. Just missed outside, 1-2.
Close pitch to take there for Boozer, especially being the whole 0-2. But it pays off there. The count 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if she can get a pitch to drive here and get things started off.
1-2 misses high, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a give-me pitch, I think, there from Shiflett, just to see if she can get Boozer to chase. Evens up the count at 2-2.
The pitch to Kinsley Boozer. She'll foul that one away the opposite side, and it'll stay 2-2. A good battle going on here.
I'll tell you what, Shiflett working pretty quickly out in the center circle.
Looks down to her wrist to get the sign and the pitch. Just a bit outside. I'm telling you what, that looked like a pretty good pitch.
Boozer takes, though, and now she's worked the count full after being down 0-2. Count now 3 balls and 2 strikes. The first payoff pitch of the game on the way from Shiflett.
And she'll deal it. Swing and a miss. Got her with a rise ball. 1 gone in the inning. That'll send up Emmeline Waits, the third baseman, to the plate. Waits started the year playing mostly first base, but has shifted over to third.
Also batting in the bottom part of the order, now moved all the way up to the second spot.
Well, I think she's kind of earned that, Sam. She's really kind of turned her play around. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1 in the play that we've seen, and of course the 2 games over the weekend that we didn't see against Haralson County and Bowden. Haralson County and Bowden, 2 good softball programs. 0-1 pitch. This is low and away, 1-1 the count. Of course, Haralson County, their head coach, former Cedartown Lady Bulldog, and sister of one of our assistant coaches. 1-1 on the way. Strike 2 called, 1-2. Kristen, formerly Kristen Little, now she's married.
You know, Kristen and Dustin have both just been instrumental parts of Cedartown athletics for a long time. And although Kristen is not with CHS, it's good to see her still coaching and still a part of softball. As that pitch to Waits was low. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Doing quite well. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Cedartown third baseman. And she'll swing and miss. Strike 3. 2 strikeouts an inning, and that's out number 2 in the bottom half of the first.
That'll bring up Shaylee Pittman. She'll come to the plate with the bases empty. Trying to extend the inning here. Rockmart would start off their season, Andrew, with a win back against Rockmart by a final score of 12-8. That game would go into 10 innings. They would turn around and beat Dalton 13-0.
Fouled off the screen, strike 1.
Their lone loss came against Allatoona at Allatoona by a final score of 5-3 back on the 18th of this month. Last contest was against Sonoraville. They would pick up a 3-2 win in 9 innings.
Called strike. It was right there over the inside corner. 0-2 now to Shaylee Pittman.
Shaylee's got to protect here.
Well, the fact that they fought that hard against Rockmart should tell you how good of a softball team this Cartersville squad is. And we know how good Rockmart is. Racing low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 the count with 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning. Cartersville nothing. Cedartown nothing. Shiflett ready. And the pitch. Upstairs.
Good eye there by Pittman. That'll even up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 out.
2-2. Wow, the movement on that pitch was unbelievable. Started inside and it just moved over the plate right down the middle. Called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 strikeouts in the bottom half of the first for Cartersville pitching. We head now to the second. It's Cartersville nothing, Cedartown nothing. 60-second break. We'll be back in a moment.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
4, 5, and 6 due up for Cartersville here in the top of the second. It'll be Crenshaw to lead things off for the Canes. Still scoreless from CHS.
First pitch from the way from Shaylee Pittman. Misses low. 1 ball and no strikes.
Glad to be with you here, along with Sam Branch, Andrew Carter with you here from CHS. One of the best days so far this season as far as the weather goes. 79 degrees, a light breeze. It feels great. Low humidity. There's the ball sliced to right field. That's going to get down and go all the way to the corner. Washington picks it up. She'll throw on to second. What a throw. Got it in there with one bounce, but it's going to be a double to lead it off for the cleanup hitter, Kennedy Crenshaw, and she hit that one hard the opposite way.
Well, you could just tell by the sound off of the bat that Crenshaw really got into that one, smacked it to the right side. Chastity initially broke in, but then she had to make an adjustment there, and still, even if she had not broken in to begin with, Andrew, I think that would have been a tough one to get to. So Crenshaw aboard with a leadoff double, and that'll bring up the catcher Porter.
First hit for either side, and there's a ground ball to short. She'll look the runner back. The throw goes to first in time. The throw to third. And the throw got there in time, but it was a bit short of the bag. They do get the out at first, but the runner does move up to third base. And I'll tell you what, a throw that was a little bit higher might have gotten her, though. She's a fast runner, though. So Cartersville's first run standing at third base with one gone for Sophia Harper.
Harper, the Canes' third baseman.
First pitch, swing and a miss, late on that one, 0-1. Waits, Boozer, Elliott, and Howell from left to right in the infield. Third, short, second, and first. 0-1. Look out, Cartersville dugout. Right off the facing of the dugout, strike two, and they're thinking they're lucky stars, Sam, that there's a net in front of their dugout, because that was right at them.
You got that right. Otherwise, they would have been seeing stars, I think.
I mean, that sounded like the team about went over the edge on a roller coaster. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like roller coaster screams. 0-2 the count with the runner at third. That's Crenshaw. One gone, top of the second. The 0-2 on the way is a swing and a miss for strike three. And that's a big second out there, Sam, and the third strikeout thrown today by Cedartown starting pitcher Shaylee Pittman.
I think, the way that it's looking early, there's going to be a lot of swings and misses between these two pitchers, both really good pitchers. Shaylee getting the benefit that time with the second out, and that's going to bring up Bradley.
Taryn Bradley will take a strike 0-1.
Bradley getting the start out in center field for Cartersville. She'd love to come through big here for the Canes and put them on the board early. Top of the second inning, still scoreless, but Cartersville threatening.
0-1, called strike two, got the outside corner.
Good pitch there from Shaylee Pittman, working the outside part of the plate.
If you're gonna get that call,
live out there.
Go there as much as you can. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Bounced up there, good stop there by Bennett behind the plate. 1-2.
Bennett already an excellent defensive catcher. Backstop there for the Lady Dogs, and she's just going to progress and get even better as she matures and gets more playing time.
1-2, fouled away, right side.
That was going to reach the parking lot. By the ooze, that might have gotten a car.
May have.
Thankfully, though, didn't get mine.
No, you probably had a little bit of a hike.
Well, believe it or not, I'm actually at the road in my normal spot, right beside Sean. Yep.
1-2, fouled away, hit to the same spot. This time it's going to land. Well, it's going to stay in the parking lot. It's not going to get in the ditch. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Braves and Marlins scoreless through an inning. They had an early start today.
Yeah, 6:40. It's kind of an odd time. I mean, I'm not complaining.
It's Miami.
Yeah, that is true. Everything in Miami is a little odd.
1-2. Just missed inside. Good job there by Bennett to try to frame that strike. But
man, she wanted that one.
Yes, she did. I was out there on the field getting the lineups, and I kind of overheard first the 2-2 on the way. We'll save that one for the bottom of the inning. 2-2 pitches swung and missed. Strikeout number 4 for Pittman. We head now to the bottom half of the second with the runner left stranded at third. We'll take a 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
4, 5, and 6 due up for the Lady Dogs. It'll be Washington, Bennett, and Howe.
Washington hits it on the ground, pass third to short. The throw will be on to first. Save. I knew as soon as it got past the bag at third, she was going to be safe. It would have, if the shortstop was right behind the third baseman, maybe they get her. But it's the first hit for Cedartown, an infield knock for Chastity.
Well, it was that slow roller, Andrew, that just went deep into the infield. And you know that Washington is coming out of the box on all horses going. And she had him going that time, and she is there safely. So that'll be a leadoff single, and that'll bring up Lexi Bennett to the plate.
Swing and a miss. Runner goes for second. The throw is going to be short of the bag, and she's got it swiped. It's a strike on the swing and miss. But Chastity is in scoring position. 0-1 the count.
Heck of a catch there, though, by Banks, the shortstop.
Yeah, it was.
Caught that one on the run.
Zoe Shiflett looks down. Works pretty quickly. Grounded toward second. The runner will get to third. Throw is to first in time. That's a productive first out. That puts Chastity, a fast runner, at third base with only 1 out. But going back to what I was saying about Lexi Bennett, her softball IQ, she's very smart. I was overhearing a conversation on the field when I went to get the lineup. She was talking to Coach Lane and telling him the scouting report on this pitcher, the strengths of her pitches and what she likes to throw. Here's Bella Howe. Howe hits in the center field and a base hit. Cedartown takes the lead. RBI single for Bella Howe. 1-0 Bulldogs.
Great piece of hitting there by Bella Howe. Look, she knew she had a quick runner with Washington. She knew all she had to do was get it out of the infield, and that's exactly what she did. So Howe delivers. Lady Dogs on top, and that'll bring up Avery Elliott.
Avery Elliott takes a bit low for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Wow. Way to go, Bella Howe. Pitches upstairs to Avery, 1-1. Or 2-0, I should say. 2 balls and no strikes. And a game like this is shaping up to be, Sam, 1 run could be important. Let's just say that. There's a ball kind of hit the other way. The first baseman back past her bag. The second baseman backs up, though. Throws on to first. So it's going to be more of a, I guess you'd call that a 3-4 put out. Runner moves up to second, and that's out number 2.
It's going to bring up Chloe Ramey. Ramey, of course, getting the start in left field for the Lady Dogs. Shiflett already going to work.
Yeah, swing and a miss there by Ramey, 0-1.
She is going to work very quickly. Lady Dogs have got to get in the box and be ready. Bella Howe out at second base.
Foul tip, strike 2.
You know, going back, though, Andrew, talking about Lexi Bennett, you know, you love to see that from a player, but how much more do you even love to see that coming from one of your younger players in your lineup?
I mean, starting freshman catcher. 0-2. It's upstairs, ball 1. I mean, that's extremely important.
Just to know that she's going to continue to provide you with that type of effort and that type of energy for the next 3 years.
1-2 is sliced foul and out of play. When I was talking to that the other day to someone, I hate to give Rockmart props, but I'll give Tucker Carson a prop. As a freshman, there's a little ground ball to second base in time to first for the out as she was busting it down the line. But Tucker Parson is going to be even better next year as a quarterback, as well Lexi Bennett in the next season when she continues on, and she's still really good right now. But Cedartown gets a run here in the bottom half of the second. An RBI single by Bella Howe. We'll take a 30-second break. And come back with the top of the third after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
1-0 is your score as we go to the top of the third inning. Bella Howe providing an RBI for the Lady Dogs, and Cedartown has the lead. It'll be 8-9-1 due up for the Hurricanes. Brinson, Burns, and then back to the top of the order to Banks, the Triple Bs.
First pitch to her, it misses inside. Ball one.
Brinson, the designated player for Cartersville.
1-0 pitch. A little nub shot. That ball's got some crazy backspin to pick the throw. Great play. Second to first for out number one.
Listen, Elliott was going to have one shot at that to pick it cleanly and fire over to first. No time to think, no time to hesitate, no time to bobble. And that's exactly what she did, and she executed, and that's the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Burns, who gets the start in left field for the Hurricanes today, her first at bat.
First pitch, called strike. Started outside, came in with it, 0-1.
And again, if Pittman can live on the outside part of that plate, she needs to do so as long as she can. Another good pitch there by the Cedartown pitcher.
Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Looks like she might have taken a little off on that one. So Burns behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out.
0-2. Called strike 3. Got her looking for out number 2. Shaylee dealing right now. 2 gone in the inning, nobody on.
Again, right now, Pittman knows that that's a good part of the plate to go to. She understands that she's getting the call from the home plate umpire.
Go there.
So go there until they figure out that that's where you're going to go with it.
Back to the top of the order. The Kaya Bank will be the batter. The shortstop. She'll slice one down the right side. It's going to be out of play, just barely out of play, 0-1. Gail Connor tells me that the middle school lost a tight one in extra frames, 8-7. Or I'm sorry, it was 8-7 loss in the last inning, I should say. Bunt try, and that's going to be foul, 0-2. I didn't have the bunt on my bingo card there.
Yeah, I didn't either.
And neither did our defense, and we're thankful, though, that it did go foul. The lights are on here at the ballpark. They switched them on to start the inning. There is a little bit of cloud cover, but no threat of rain today. 0-2. Hit in the air to shallow left field. Chloe Ramey is there. She'll make the catch. And that'll be out number 3. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the third. We head now to the bottom half. Cedartown 1, Cartersville nothing. Back after 60 seconds on the Big Double A.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
9-1 and 2 due up for the Lady Dogs here at bottom of the third inning. Lyle Westmoreland will lead things off.
Foul at the plate, 0-1. You know, Sam, we were talking about how college football starts this week. Iowa State game over across the big pond.
I was not impressed.
Yeah.
Now, I only watched the first half, or not even the full first half.
A little fly ball down the left field line, foul. 0-2.
That was almost a double, because that was going to land in no man's land. It still did, but the problem is it was on the wrong side of the white line. Yeah, not very impressed with the Iowa State-Kansas State game. Farmageddon as its nickname.
0-2. Upstairs, ball one.
Also did not know that rivalry goes all the way back to 1917.
1917.
Those two schools do not like each other, although for those of us in the South, we know nothing about those Midwest matchups.
Grounded towards second. A hard grounder. It'll be an easy put out there. On the throw from second to first, Woodard to Crenshaw. That'll be out number one as we head back to the top of the order in Kinsley Boozer.
Of course, you know, playing in Ireland, you're going to deal with the elements. They had to do so. Played in the rain, just like
of course
Georgia Tech and Florida State had to contend with last year.
Boozer pops a off-speed pitch to the opposite field and out of play for strike one.
So Matt Campbell's Cyclone squad would get the win by a final score of 24-21. And to add insult to injury, the starting quarterback for Kansas State, dad and brother got in a fight outside the stadium after the game.
Goodness. That one misses a bit low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It made its way around social media. I've yet to see the video footage.
I have not.
They did come out with a joint statement apologizing and admitting their embarrassment for their behavior.
The 1-1. Called strike two. Good pitch there.
I guess that proves one of two, if not both things. Number one, folks in Ireland like their Guinness. And number two, the people in Manhattan, Kansas take their football seriously.
Yeah. Outside 2-2. Well, and I saw, so YouTube, I think, knows what time of year it is and knows that I like football. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. That was a bad pitch that Boozer would like to have back. She swung and missed. That'll be out number 2. And she's retired for the second time today. Second strikeout of her today. She struck out twice. Now Evelyn Waits, who struck out her last time. But it was the highlights of the end of the Georgia Tech game. One of the best games I've ever seen. Called strike inside corner, 0-1.
8 overtimes. Georgia trying to maintain their dominance. Tech trying to make a statement. It was just a good matchup.
Here's the 0-1. Hard pitch that misses outside 1-1.
It kind of renewed a little bit that clean, old-fashioned hate rivalry that has been going on for so long between those two squads. You know, unfortunately, in rivalry games, first the pitch.
Low and away, 2-1.
When you get to a point where one team is extremely dominant, it begins to lessen that rivalry. I mean, look at the Iron Bowl.
Yeah.
Alabama, for the most part, has dominated Auburn. Now those two teams still hate each other.
2-1, swing and a miss, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And for diehard fans, that rivalry will always be as intense regardless of the record. But for folks that are looking at it from the outside, it lessens that rivalry. So it's great to see that big game last year.
There's a cut and a miss for strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Cedartown goes in order in the third inning, but still enjoys a 1-0 lead. We head now to the fourth. We're moving fast. Cedartown softball in the Big Double A back after a 60-second break.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
First pitch, yeah, sorry, go ahead,
I was going to
Andrew.
say, top of the fourth begins with a pitch low and away for ball one. 1 ball and no strikes to the leadoff batter.
I tell you what, we're working quickly.
Here we are. Number 5, Kinsley Woodard, the second baseman, leads off at the top of the fourth.
2, 3, and 4 due up for the Canes.
1-0 is a little soft ground ball. The pick by Boozer. The throw to first. Great play, great stretch over there at first base. Man, I'll tell you what. Bella Howe's done a good job over there at
Yes,
first.
she did. That was a heck of a play there by Howell. She had to make the stretch again. That was one of those slow rollers that goes deep into the infield, though, and so Boozer had to make a quick throw. Great play there by Howell. We'll go to Shiflett now, the opposing starting pitcher. She is 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
There's a fly ball to left field. Dive is going to drop quickly, and it's going to be a base hit. And that was a good decision, I believe, there by Cedartown's left fielder, Chloe Ramey, to let that one fall in front, because if she tries to come there and overruns that thing, it's going to go to the fence.
Yep.
So it's going to be a little flare shot base hit. And there'll be a runner on with 1 out. Our YouTube viewer Eric Allen telling us in the 6th inning that Hiram trailing Paulding County 9-2. That was a few moments ago when we got that news about that score. Squares to bunt, and the throw. She does not get the bunt down. The throw to second, close but not in time.
Courtesy runner came in for Shiflett, and she is in there just underneath the tag that was applied there by Elliott. Great throw down from Lexi Bennett. That's about as close of a bang-bang play as you can make out at second base, Andrew.
Very close play. Tying run in scoring position. 0-1. To right field and down foul.
That would have tied the ball game. That one was
easily.
Deep. Now, Washington has a cannon on her out there, don't get me wrong. But that was going to be a long run for Washington to get to that one. And my guess is Evans, that is courtesy running out at second base for Shiflett, has got some wheels, and she would have shown them off right there.
0-2. To right field again, and foul once again. Not as far that time, but still the other way.
Count 1 ball, 2 strikes on Crenshaw, the first baseman for the Canes.
The Canes. We were talking about Georgia Tech. Tech opens up with Colorado on Friday.
That's going to be a good one.
I think so. Pitch is a ball. Now, yeah, 2-2. I missed one. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Carrollton's Juju Lewis
Yep.
get the start out in Boulder for the Buffs.
Is King still the quarterback at Tech?
Haynes King is.
Haynes King, 2-2. Line drive, left field, base hit. Chloe Ramey. Fields are going to go to the plate. There's no play. The second goes into the outfield. She'll get back up and run to third. The throw to third. Not in time. And Cartersville ties the game 1-1. I'm really shocked they sent the runner, because that was a very shallow ball. Chloe Ramey threw in there, threw a little bit wide of the plate. But Cartersville ties the game and has the go-ahead run now at third base.
Well, I think they may be thinking that this is, kind of what we're on line with. This is going to be a pitcher's duel, and runs are going to come out of premium, just like you said, Andrew. And They had a situation there where they could be aggressive, and the third base coach there for Cartersville, very aggressive, like you said. Not a super deep hit ball to left field, pretty shallow, but Chloe Ramey came up. She made an excellent play. She made a good throw, just a speedy runner there from second. And the coach was sending her all the way. There was no hesitation.
No hesitation at all.
That also helped. Cartersville ties it, though, 1-1.
That one just missed. Didn't miss by a whole lot. 1 ball and no strikes.
Now with Shaylee Pittman, you've got to settle in and make some good pitches. Get yourself out of this inning. Let's go to the bottom of the fourth. It's tied.
Crenshaw at third. And there's a fly ball that may. The catch is made. Runner will tag. Throw to the plate. Going to be wide. Try to get that tag on there. We're going to call her safe, and Cartersville takes the lead on a sac fly to left field.
Again, though, another good throw there by Ramey. Good play by Bennett. Caught, turned, and tried to dive and tag the runner, but that one just deep enough to score the speedy runner from third, so that will give Cartersville the lead, and that's going to bring up Harper, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Well, and that overthrow to second base, which allowed Crenshaw to get to third base, was key right there. A little tapper to the pitcher, and she'll underhand toss to first in time for the out. But Cartersville strikes for 2 in the top of the fourth and takes the 1-run lead 2-1 as we head to the bottom half. Back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021. Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Lady Dogs now trail 2-1 after the Canes were able to strike for 2 in the top of the fourth. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Lady Dogs. Pittman, Washington, Bennett.
Pittman will take a strike over the outside corner, 0-1.
Shaylee 0 for 1 on the afternoon with a strikeout. Love to get on base, try to help herself here.
0-1 is sliced foul. It goes over the first base side stands where the visitors are seating at. 0-2. Pop foul back behind us.
Coming right back at us.
Coach Little throws a fresh softball into the pile over there. Home plate umpire gets a few extra softballs. That pitch bounces up there, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
A lot of people probably have already heard or at least seen it on Facebook, but Friday night's football game, Cedartown versus Alexander, has been moved to Thursday night due to a lack of officials.
Called strike 3, got her looking for out number 1. That was a nasty pitch. And she'll take a seat after Pittman strikes out for the second time. The first 3 batters, Sam, have struck out twice, both plate appearances.
The good news, though, is Chastity Washington is 1 for 1 with a hit and a run scored. She comes to the plate with the bases empty and 1 out.
Washington drills one deep down the left field line, but it's going to go foul. At home run distance. Rolls into the little slough out there. We'll never find it again, 0-1. She really smacked that ball, but foul. Grounded toward third. That's a foul ball. I thought she touched it in fair territory, though.
That was close.
I'm telling you, that might have been a gift of a call right there.
Thursday night pregame show will begin at 6 o'clock here on the Big AA, 106.1 FM, AM 1340. We'll have the locker room report at 7 o'clock and then kick off 7:30.
And our guest picker this week is?
Coach Doyle Kelly.
Yes, that one gets away.
DK was supposed to be our guest picker for the Rockmart game. However, we had to reschedule, so he will be with us this Thursday night. Of course, former Cedartown High School head baseball and football coach.
1-2 pitch. Just missing outside, 2-2 the count. I tell you what, you're going to get Coach Kelly and Coach McKelvey in the same room together. You and I won't get to say a thing.
Nope.
The whole night.
We won't say a lot at all. You're right about that.
We'll save our comments for the game. 2-2 on the way. Swung and missed for strike 3.
Big cut there by Washington.
Shiflett is really starting to settle in here. That's her 7th strikeout.
That's going to bring up Lexi Bennett. Bennett is 0 for 1. She had that ground out in the second inning.
Bennett hits a little flare job to second base and caught, and Cedartown goes in order with 2 strikeouts. We head now to the top of the 5th. Moving along quickly, Cedartown, though, trails 2-1 to Cartersville. Back after this 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Top of the 5th inning, Cedartown trails 2-1 against the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter bringing you all the live play-by-play action of Cedartown High School Lady Dogs Region Softball here from CHS. Cedartown would strike for 1 run in the bottom of the 2nd, but would give up 2 runs in the top of the 4th, and that's how we found our way here to the top of the 5th inning.
Taryn Bradley, the center fielder. And she will cut and miss from the first pitch from Shaylee Pittman, strike 1. Pittman today, Cedartown has struck out 7 times. Pittman has 5 strikeouts. 1. Rounded past third and through for a base hit. Ramey Fields in left field. She'll throw into second base. And a leadoff single for the Canes.
That was a hard hit ball there from Bradley. Got past Waits in a hurry.
We don't call it the hot corner for nothing.
You got that right, my friend. So that'll bring up Brinson. Brinson is 0 for 1. She comes to the plate with a runner over at first and nobody out. Chance for Cartersville to add an insurance run here. Cedartown defensively needs to hold.
First pitch, showed bunt, took a ball. Runner was leaning away from first, but does not go. Top of the 7th inning, 15-2 lead for Paulding County over Hiram. And
goodness.
And a county matchup there, non-region matchup there with Hiram and Paulding County, the Hornets and the Patriots. 1-0 on the way. Fouled away, 1-1.
The Patriots are putting it on them.
Well, this was supposed to be, I think, a non-region day for the region. But due to the rainouts, there's been a few
changes.
A few changes, yes. Cedartown has a region matchup tomorrow, senior night against Southeast Whitfield. 6:30 first pitch. 1-1. Bunt try, good one. Waits Fields, throws. She bobbled for a moment, but was still able to get the runner at first. Moving over to second base was Bradley.
I'll tell you what, that was a really good play there by Waits. She charged in hard, fielded it cleanly, but like you said, she bobbled it just a moment
Yeah.
on the transfer, but she was still able to get it out of her glove and get the throw over to first in time for the out. The runner does advance, but Cedartown does get the out at first. So that will bring up Burns, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
I think we're going to have a pinch hitter here, number 16.
Oh, you are
Carter
right.
Brock.
Okay.
Carter, not C-A-R-T-E-R, C-A-R-D-E-R. Carter, not Carter.
So Brock comes to the plate with the runner out at second base and 1 out. Interesting that they're switching up the lineup. Of course, we are in the 5th inning. We're cruising here from CHS.
Brock takes in the dirt, bouncer there for ball 1, and another good job there by Lexi Bennett to keep that one in front.
I don't want to jinx this, guys, but we are short of an hour.
Well, you know,
and we're already in the 5th.
I go back to the football game last Friday night against Burtmar. And as much of a blowout as it was, the game should have been over at 9:30. There's a called strike, 1-1 the count. The game was over at 10:30.
Penalties.
With a running clock in the fourth quarter.
And it's all because of the
penalties.
All because of the laundry.
100 yards each team had 100 yards in penalties in that game last week. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. 1 gone. And a runner in scoring position, Bradley at second base. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Another good pitch there by Shaylee Pittman. I've been really impressed with Shaylee tonight.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Out number 2. Runner stays put at second base, and that strikeout.
Number 6?
Yeah, number 6 for Shaylee Pittman through 4 2/3.
So now we'll go back to the top of the order to Banks, who is 0 for 2 on the night.
Lakaya Banks, the shortstop. First pitch misses high and outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2, that one misses high.
Contingency of fans for both sides.
A lot of people watching from the outfield, too,
Yeah,
along the road. Hope they paid for a ticket.
Those are the cheap seats.
Foul back to the screen, 2-1.
The very cheap seats. Some would even call them a steal.
Very nice old Chevy out there in the cheap seats.
Yep.
Driving by. 2-1 on the way. A little fly ball to left center field, but a running catch there by Mariah Westmoreland. Great play there. And Cedartown leaves, able to defensively leave Cartersville runner stranded at second base. So no harm, no foul here in the 5th inning. We head now to the bottom half, trailing by 1. Cartersville 2, Cedartown 1. 60 seconds. We're back after this.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Lady Dogs.
1 pitch, 1 out. Bella Howe leads off the inning and hits one on the ground, and that will be the first out with the first pitch.
I tell you what, talk about moving quickly.
I'm telling you.
The umpires are moving quickly as well. Very little time in between innings. So Bella Howe, the first out of the inning, and that's going to bring up Avery Elliott. It was 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Lady Dogs here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Ball one.
Elliott 0 for 1 on the afternoon, looking for her first hit.
That ball is fouled back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Cedartown trails 2-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Shiflett deals, and she's dealing. Strike 2 called.
Good pitch there by Shiflett. Again, just being aware of the fact that the umpires get on that outside part of the plate.
Yep. 1-2. Fouled away to the parking lot.
Took some off of that one, I feel like. Elliott able to make some contact, get that one out of play. Stay alive here to see another pitch.
Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Zoe Shiflett to the plate, and a foul ball at the plate, not able to be held on to, so she will stay alive.
She got just enough of that one to see another pitch.
1-2. Popped up. Second base. Playable. Catch made by Woodard for out number 2.
How to bring up number 21, Chloe Ramey for the Lady Dogs. Ramey is 0-1 on the afternoon.
And for the Lady Dogs, number 1, Chloe Ramey.
Do your job, kid. Do your job.
Ramey digs in with 2 outs, and Shiflett. Ground ball past third and through for a base hit. 2-out base hit for Chloe Ramey. That's her first hit of the day. She's aboard. The tying run is at first. The go-ahead run comes to the plate.
Ramey saw a good pitch there, just turned on it, drove it past the third baseman Harper. And that's going to get us to the number 9 spot in the order, Mariah Westmoreland.
Westmoreland lays down a bunt. Picks up by the third baseman, throws to first. Got her. Oh, my. And let me tell you, the second baseman got to the bag just in time to get the throw. That was a bang, bang play and almost worked, but it does not. We head now to the 6th inning. Cedartown still trails a score of 2-1. Cartersville on top. We'll be back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Fly ball foul as we are underway here in the 6th inning by Kinsey Woodard. 0-1 the count.
The 2, 3, and 4 due up for Cartersville. Woodard is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Shiflett 1 for 2 with a strikeout. And then Crenshaw 2 for 2 with a run scored and RBI.
0-1 is fouled away to the right. 0-2.
That has really been kind of the heart of this order for Cartersville. Primarily coming from Shiflett and Crenshaw. Although RBI is coming from Porter as well.
Hey, battle five, let's go.
75 degrees right now, and and the humidity is extremely low.
Absolutely beautiful.
I'm loving it. I'm loving this. She squares to bunt, pulls it back, and now tries to slap it down the right side. That is a fair ball. What a piece of hitting there by Kinsey Woodard, able to slap that ball just fair inside the right field foul line. What a hit. I don't even know if she meant to really make contact there. I think she was trying to check her swing and ended up swinging it and hitting it.
So that's going to bring up Zoe Shiflett, who, like I said, 1 for 2 with a strikeout.
Pitch on the way. High and away. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Had Shiflett off kilter there on that swing.
So far through 5 innings, Shaylee Pittman, 2 earned runs on 5 hits, 6 strikeouts. She's thrown 63 pitches. Here comes number 64.
Swing and a miss. Another good pitch there. And it's 1-2.
Her counterpart, Shiflett, through 5 innings, has given up 1 run, and it was an earned run. 3 hits, 7 strikeouts.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
What a pretty pitch there from Shaylee Pittman.
That one disappeared.
Yes, it did. Good movement on it there for Pittman. Shiflett is down on strikes.
Well, now Pittman is even in the strikeout column with Shiflett. She now has 7.
This will bring up Crenshaw. 2 for 2, an RBI and a run scored. Runner over at first and 1 out.
Got to be careful with her.
Top of the 6th inning, Lady Dogs trail by 1, 2-1 your score.
High and away off the glove of Bennett. Nothing she could do about that one. Runner will move to second base. 1 ball, no strikes. Probably be a wild pitch. Got to shake that one off. 1 out, but another run in scoring position now for the Canes.
Long look in by Pittman to Bennett.
Pitch from Shaylee. Foul back to the screen. 1-1 the count. Andrew Carter along with Sam Branch here from CHS on this pleasant evening.
You know, it almost, Andrew, almost felt like fall this morning.
False fall, fake fall.
Yep, false fall.
1-1. Swing and a miss. Wow. That one had some rise on it.
It did. Good pitch. She got that rise ball. Crenshaw tried to climb the ladder on it, but came up empty. So now she's behind in the count.
Well, the thing is, though, the false fall is supposed to last a week, maybe more. I'll take it. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to shortstop off her foot, and the runner coming in front of her might have had a lot to do with that. I know it didn't hit the runner, but it kind of shielded the play a little bit. Gets through, and the run will score from second base, and Cartersville has an insurance run. It's 3-1.
So Crenshaw will reach safely, and that's going to bring up Porter. Porter has an RBI, 0 for 1. She would drive home the run on the sac fly. That would be the second run of the game for Cartersville.
Yeah, this goes on to show you why Cartersville is such a good team. They're taking advantage of every situation. Ball 1 missing high to Porter. But Crenshaw just continues to.
Well, that's a mark of any good team.
I mean, really.
You pounce on any type of situation that you can, and you take advantage of those opportunities because you know that against a good team like Cedartown, they're going to be few and far between.
A little fly ball down the left field line. That'll be out of play. And the count evens up at 1-1. Top of the 5th in Miami, still scoreless. Braves have a runner on first with 1 out. Here, a runner on first with 1 out, and a run is in for the Lady Canes, a 3-1 lead for them. 1-1 to the lefty. A little serve to second base. Catch will be made at second by Elliott for the second out.
That's going to bring up Harper. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. You'd love for Shaylee Pittman to pick up her 8th strikeout of the game.
So would I. Thing is, though, you know, you can get out of this inning only giving up 3 runs, or giving up this 1 run. You've given up 3 runs in the game. That's not bad. I mean, it really isn't against a good team like Cartersville. Thing is, though, Cartersville's putting up similar numbers, and we've only been able to muster one run. That was way back in the second inning. We've been held at bay since then.
And you're only going to have 6 outs to come up with 2 runs to tie or 3 to win.
Absolutely.
And that's if you can't hold them defensively in the top of the 7th inning. So we said that runs would probably come at a premium, and that is coming true as both pitchers putting on a heck of a show. Shaylee Pittman trying to settle in here, get us out of the inning with minimal damage. So Harper climbs in, and she's ready to go to work.
First pitch, strike called, 0-1.
Another good pitch there by Pittman. Crenshaw showing a little movement out at first base, but nothing out of the ordinary. Bennett's going to keep a close eye on her, though. Does Cartersville get aggressive on the base pads here with 2 outs? They've already got 1 insurance run. They might try for 2.
Runner leads, throw to first, back safely. Pitch was a ball. It's 1-1. Well, that might answer your question there, Sam.
Yep, I think Crenshaw, though, is going to continue to try to pester Bennett behind the plate.
1-1. That one gets away from Bennett, and the runner will move to second base, and no throw will be made.
And that might have been a psyche thing there. Crenshaw was getting a good lead, trying to get in the head of Bennett a little bit. So now Crenshaw does stand at second base, though. They count 2 balls and 1 strike on Harper.
Here's the 2-1. Hit to right field and deep. Back to the fence. Off the fence. She falls down at the fence. She's going to round third. She's going to stop at third. Throw to third. Gets away. Runner will head home, and she's going to... goes in the dugout. And that's going to give Cartersville a 5-1 lead. Chastity Washington crashes up against the fence out there in right field. She's okay. But my goodness, that's a big turn of events for Cartersville. That ball was scorched. Coach Smith gathers his infield in to talk. The throw to third there went in there.
Yep.
3-run inning.
And just like that, it's a 4-run game. Washington was trying to make a heck of a play out in right field. That ball was absolutely smashed. And then you had the snap throw back to third that got away from Waits. Runner would come home. 5-1 now your score.
Foul away for strike 1.
This is Bradley, who is 1 for 2 with a strikeout.
That was the first error that's been scored in game changer in this game, but it was a big one. It ended up costing, well, it cost a run. I mean, the run was going to score that was on the base pads anyway. There was no doubt about that, as deep as it was hit.
Well, in 2 outs in the inning, the runner was off.
For the races when the ball was hit. Absolutely was. Here's the 0-1. Down low for ball 1. Well, we knew coming into the season, when you come into this series with Cartersville, that they were going to be one of the top teams in the region, as is Altoona, who we went to extra innings and lost here almost 2 weeks ago now. The 1-1 on the way. Foul back for strike 2.
But despite that, Coach Smith and the rest of this team, I know, they feel like they can contend with Cartersville and Altoona, and I feel like that they should feel like that.
They should, because they can.
And you know, very good team, and Cartersville also, though, a very good team, and just like we just got through saying, they're going to take advantage of every opportunity.
There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. That'll end the inning, but unfortunately, Cartersville able to score 3 times in the top of the 6th inning. They've got a cushion, a 5-1 lead as we head to the bottom half. Cedartown with only 6 outs left to score at least 4 to tie. We'll be back after this 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021. Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Top of the order, 1, 2, and 3 due up for the Lady Dogs. Kinsley Boozer, Emily Waite, Shaylee Pittman.
Boozer hits it foul. It actually hits her on the way out of the box. 0-1 the count.
First 3 hitters in this Cedartown lineup, Andrew, they are 0 for 6 with 6 strikeouts. Got to get some productivity from this.
Yeah, 6 of the 7 strikeouts coming from this part, but we're not going to get a strikeout this time. Not a base hit to right field by Boozer, her first hit of the day. And she will lead off the inning with a base knock.
Well, maybe she heard us.
She may have.
Doubt it, but we'll take it. So Boozer,
I think she knew what the scorecard was.
I agree.
And was like, I'm not going to strike out this time.
Well, and I think they understand that this is a game that you got to have here.
Emily Waits, who's the third baseman today, batting second. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Throw to second base is short of the bag. It is not in time, and Boozer's got it swiped.
You know, I don't even think she was running full speed on that.
No.
It looked like she had definitely slowed up a little bit. So Boozer still, though, able to swipe the bag like you said. She'll stand at second base, and Waits is behind in the count. No balls and 1 strike.
0-1 pitch. Grounded towards second. They'll go to first to get the sure out, and over to third goes Boozer for the first out.
So that'll bring up Shaylee Pittman. Pittman 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts.
Well,
base hit here could score a run.
You know, Waits didn't strike out.
Put the ball in play and move the runner
Boozer
up.
didn't strike out. So let's see
what Pittman can do.
Pittman can do the same thing. Shaylee takes one in the dirt. Catcher for a moment could not find it. And Porter finally does. And it's 1 ball, no strikes. Boozer does not try to score. The ball was way too close to the plate for her to try. 1-0 pitch. That should get the run home. Fly ball to center field. Catch is made. Runner will, nope, it's too shallow. And a good throw. Good thing she didn't try.
Yep, she would have been dead to rights there at home plate. Good call there from Coach Smith to keep her right where she is.
I mean, it was right in that gray area where you could send the runner or not, but that was quite a cannon over there in center field from Taryn Bradley.
That'll bring up Chastity Washington. Washington, 1 for 2 with a run scored and a strikeout.
The pitch on the way to Washington. Cuts and misses at a rise ball, 0-1.
Took a big cut there. She wanted to plate 2 runs with that one, I think, Andrew, not just 1. Got to get at least 1 run back here, though. You'd love more.
That one gets away. The runner's going to score. I thought it almost looked like she was running on the pit, like when the pitch was released. And she was already about, I don't know, a fourth of the way home when the ball was dropped by the catcher. She scores on that, and it's now 5-2.
Well, you understand the situation you're in. Coach Smith being aggressive. I like to see it on the base paths.
Pitch is hit in the air down the left side. Running try. The shortstop makes the catch. That'll end the inning, but Cedartown does score on a wild pitch. It's 5-2. We head now to the top of the 7th. Cedartown trails by 3. We'll take this 60-second break and be back after this on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
We head to the top of the 7th inning. Cedartown able to get 1 run back, but it's still a 5-2 game as Cartersville leads.
Shaylee Pittman deals. That ball is driven to right center field, and Chastity Washington is there. She'll make the squeeze. 1 pitch, 1 out to retire the leadoff batter for Cartersville.
That was Brinson, 8-9-1 due up. So Burns will now come back into the lineup. Carter pinched it for her in the last go-round, but now Burns comes back in.
She will lay down a swinging bunt. The throw to first. Whew, I'll tell you what.
Close.
Very close, but they got her, and it looked like for a moment there, who's that, Bella Howe at first base? She had her back turned to the throw, but then turned around at the very last moment, made the catch.
So now we'll go back to the top of the order. It'll be Banks, who was 0 for 3 on the afternoon. Just made a heck of a catch to retire Chastity Washington to end the inning.
2 pitches, 2 out. 3 pitches, 3 out. Pop up to center field. Catch is made in center by Westmoreland. And a 3-pitch inning. An immaculate inning. We head down to the bottom half of the 7th. Last chance for Cedartown, down by 3. We'll be back after this 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station.
5, 6, and 7 due up for the Lady Dogs. Bennett, Howe, and Elliott. Last chance. 3 outs away.
First pitch to Lexi Bennett was a strike called. Second pitch to her is a chopper to second. 1 hop. Throw to first, 1 out.
You need 3 to tie, 4 to win. The Lady Dogs now down to their final 2 outs, as that'll bring up Bella Howe.
Runs have been at a premium for Cedartown in this ball game.
Bella's 1 for 2 with an RBI.
Howell digs in.
Need a base hit here. You need base runners at this point, lots of them.
First pitch will bounce up there, ball 1. Cedartown trying to avoid going to 2-2 in region play. 1-0. Fouled away, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
As you mentioned earlier, Lady Dogs will return to action tomorrow night here for senior night. Again, first pitch 6:30 here on the Big Double A.
There's a chopper pass third to short. The throw will be in time to first, and that'll be out number 2. 6-3 put out, and down to our final out, and the last hope for Cedartown will be Elliott.
Avery Elliott coming to the plate. 2 for 2.
Allie Elliott unable to play today due to injury. Don't know how long she'll be out. That pitch sails back to the backstop for ball one. Chloe Ramey hoping for a turn, but there are 2 outs. Bottom half of the 7th, Cedartown trails 5-2. Nobody on base. Called strike, 1-1. There's actually 4 games on the schedule this week. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike 2, just scraped the outside corner, and I tell you what, Avery Elliott can't believe that was a strike. 1-2 pitch, here it is. Way outside, 2-2.
Good take there by Elliott.
Tomorrow, Southeast Whitfield here. Then we go to play at Hiram on Wednesday, an early 5 p.m. first pitch. We're scheduled to play Woodland on Thursday, and I imagine that will probably still stay the same. 2-2. Oh, my goodness. Called strike 3, a foot outside. And that will end the game, and Cedartown falls to the Lady Canes by a score of 5-2. 5-2 the score. 5 runs on 7 hits for the Canes, 2 runs on 4 hits, and 1 tough error for Cedartown in that 6th inning. Sam, it was a pretty clean game for the most part until that 6th inning when we had the little error. And Cartersville able to get their runs in bunches, 2 runs in the 4th and 3 runs in the 6th inning. Cedartown spreading their 2 runs across the 2nd and the 6th inning respectively. But, you know, just a tough loss, really good team against Cartersville. We knew they were going to be a good team, and they certainly have shown that today.
Well, a tough loss, a tough outing for the Lady Dogs, a tough weekend, and then to come back here on Monday and drop a game as well. But, you know, Cedartown, unfortunately, they had about a week and a half where they just didn't play any softball. So it may take them a game or 2 to get back into a rhythm, but you also understand that this is going to be one of the top teams in the region. But so are our Cedartown Lady Dogs. They're going to be competing for the top of the region along with Cartersville and Allatoona, and we still got a long season to go. We fought a 3-4 overall on the season. Now 2-2 in region play as Cartersville improves to a record of 10-1, and then I believe they are now 3-1, 4-1 in region play.
I'll have to look at that.
It's something like that. I know they're 10-1 though overall, but the Lady Dogs a tough game here against this Cartersville team. But we know that we're going to be putting up, you know, another good effort in against a very, very good squad. As we said, Cedartown will return to action tomorrow night. It is senior night, so if you've got a chance, come out and support these Lady Dogs in person. If not, we'll bring you all of the live play-by-play action. Region play now for Cartersville, 3-1, 10-1 overall. First pitch tomorrow night's game scheduled for 6:30 right here on the Big Double A, 106.1 FM, AM 1340, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, in the NFHS network.
And of course, for our great broadcast crew, not including yours truly, who can't say anything, want to thank you for joining us. For Sam Branch, Andrew Carter, and of course Joseph Bailey, ready controls back at the radio station. Wish you a good night. God bless, and as always, go Dogs.